CLP2. 8th grade, Geography. The student understands the location and characteristics of places and regions of the United States, past and present. The student is expected to compare places and regions of the United States in terms of physical and human characteristics. Important words here, important terms. First is compare. The students are going to compare. You, the teacher, are going to model comparing. Perhaps you will compare two regions of the United States. Maybe you'll compare them in regards to their physical characteristics. You might characterize them in terms of their human characteristics. We have the far north, we have the tropical Gulf area, semi-tropical. We have the low-lying East Coast for the most part. We have the Mountain West. We have the Pacific Coast. We have the Atlantic Coast. The Atlantic Coast is a warm water coast. The Pacific Coast is a cold water coast. The East Coast is a shallow water coast, and the West Coast is a deep water coast. So there are a lot of regions in the United States that could be compared in terms of physical characteristics. Students might think of weather, they might think of elevation, they might think of geological makeup as far as the history of the earth and what the bedrock is like, the sandy areas, or you might look at fertility, you might look at forest cover, you might look at ecosystems, and you can also perhaps do the people. What are the predominant economic activities in the South as opposed to the Northwest or the East Coast compared to the West Coast and the mountain areas of the United States, especially the Mountain West. So there are a lot of things to compare. Remember, this is not a map making activity. This is a comparison. And so make sure that the students are doing a comparison in some way, most likely a written comparison, and make sure that you, the teacher, have modeled this for the students, that you have perhaps given them several documents that they have at hand. Remember, all student groups are doing something different. If they're in groups of 3s or 4s, make sure each group is choosing different regions. Not everybody is doing the same 2 regions. So if they have a selection, can select among maybe 5 regions in the United States or 6 regions, that would make for a really good lesson. Have any questions? Please give me a call.